Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be sharing my master bedroom makeover with you. This video has been months and months in the making. I have not only been thinking about and planning this makeover for months, basically since we moved into this house over a year ago. I've been wanting to make over this space, but I started back in the spring and it has taken me this long to complete this space. But I'm really excited to share the process of the room makeover with you today, as well as how it turns out in the very end. So I'm so excited you guys joined me for today's video, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so in today's video, I want to kind of share the process of making over this space with you and kind of give you all of the design details and how I went about planning it. And then we're also going to be cleaning and decorating in this space today just a little bit. And while I'm cleaning and decorating, I'll tell you how we did the makeover and everything and where all the new things are from that I got for this space. But we're not doing too much decorating today because we are going to be decorating for fall very, very soon. But I did want to get this room kind of cleaned and set up since we did put so much work into this makeover. The first thing I did to make over our master bedroom was paint the ceilings. I hate painting ceilings with a passion. It is uncomfortable, it is hard work, and it's just not my favorite thing to do. But these ceilings really needed a nice fresh coat of white paint. They had not been painted since the house was built. Our house was built back in 1998. So almost 30 years ago. And we do have popcorn ceilings, which is not super ideal. They don't bother me that bad because I don't really like pay attention to ceilings, I guess, but they were quite dingy. And then they had glitter. So back in the 90s, people would spray glitter up on their ceilings, and it is kind of cutesy, I'm not gonna lie, but they just needed to be freshened up with a white coat of paint. So I went ahead and did that. My favorite trick for painting ceilings is to buy the paint that goes on pink and dries white, so you can kind of see where you've gone. It was very tricky to get a good even coverage on these popcorn ceilings, but I did my best, and at the end of the day they look much cleaner, so that is a win. After we painted the ceilings, we did install a new light fixture in here. I will put up some before shots of the room as well. As you can see, this room before, so when we bought the house, this is how it was, but the previous owner, the walls were like white or just a very light gray, all except the wall behind the bed was like a very dark charcoal gray. The trim throughout the house is all black, and so it was just a very cool, like stark room, black and white. And then there was like a chandelier hanging from the ceiling basically. So painted the ceilings, and then we hung up a new ceiling fan. We prefer to have a ceiling fan in our bedroom. We like to sleep with the fan on, and then the new fan that we put in provides so much better overhead lighting than the chandelier that was in here. So that was also a great addition, and that alone made the room feel so much better. So then I decided to tackle painting the walls, and I remember doing this back in May, right before school let out, while my mom was still watching my two boys during the day, like 2 days a week. So I tackled the painting pretty quick within a couple of days. And the paint color that I chose for this room is called Antique White by Behr, and I got that at Home Depot. I purchased, I'll put the details on the screen here, but of like which paint I got and everything. I didn't get like the cheapest cheap paint, but I didn't buy the most expensive paint either. Kind of got a medium one, but it was very easy to paint the white walls or the light gray walls. This dark charcoal gray wall that was behind the bed, I think I did 3 coats on it, or yeah, I think I did 3 or 2 maybe, and 3 coats of trimming in. I don't know. I've kind of blocked it out. It was a lot of work, but painted the walls, and this is just a very nice, warm, creamy color. When I first painted it, I thought, oh my gosh, this is way too yellow, it's too creamy, but it has really grown on me, and I love the warmth that it gives the space. I also like how it plays with the black trim. It kind of softens it a little bit. I would have preferred for the trim to be the original wood color, but the previous homeowner did go through and paint the whole main level has black trim, and then the upstairs is still 50-50. So anyways, we're working with the black trim, and then the white doors, you know, I don't know, we'll get to that in years to come. But I am loving this paint color. It really did warm up the space, and from then on it really started to feel more like my space. So whenever you buy a new home, it kind of doesn't feel like yours until you really put your stamp on it. And so once I painted the walls a nice light color, I do prefer light paint colors, but I like them to feel homey and warm, and then I bring in more darker colors and richer textures with my decor, because that's how I like to decorate. So but yeah, we painted the ceilings, switched out the light fixture, and painted the walls, and that was the big like labor intensive things that we did in this room. This room does need new carpet, but we're just not there yet in our home renovations list. So one day we'll get new carpet in here. We need new windows throughout the whole house. That is going to be a huge undertaking, will cost many thousands of dollars. So we are saving up for some of those things in the future. But I just wanted to quickly mention all of the painting and the light fixture and everything we did. All of the design elements I'm going to talk about while you're watching me clean and decorate this space. So let's go ahead and hop into the cleaning and decorating. Okay, my friends, whenever I am cleaning and or decorating in the bedroom, I always like to start with the bed. It is, of course, the biggest piece of furniture in here. So I'm just going to quickly take the sheets off the bed and replace them with the ones that actually came with the bedding set. So I've been using this bedding for a little while. I just got tired of waiting around for my makeover video to be done. So I have been using this bedding for a while, but I found this bedding set on the TJ Maxx website back, I think it was close to the beginning of 2026. I had been looking for bedding for a long time and finally came across this set. I will also have linked in the cards and in the description box below my master bedroom makeover planning video. I posted that a couple months ago, and in that video I had a haul of all the things that I had purchased up until that point, and this bedding set was in there. So if you want more details, go back and watch that video. But this is a bedding set that is it was like a 10-piece set. It came with a full set of sheets, the comforter, the shams, and then a quilt that you lay across the foot of the bed. And the comforter is this gorgeous waffle weave top, and it is in a really creamy color. It almost exactly matches the color of the walls, which I love. It gives the perfect neutral base for any seasonal decor that I might want to put out. The sheets are white or kind of a cream color with a green floral pattern throughout them. Spoiler alert, the sheets were not our favorite. They kept sliding on our mattress, and that was just really annoying. So probably not going to use these sheets long term. And then it did come with 2 throw pillows as well as the quilt that lays across the foot of the bed. So for the spring and summer months, we are going to go with this bedding with the soft greens. It has a little pop of yellow, white, and then just a little bit of blue in it as well. And I have really enjoyed that over these summer months. But for fall, we're going to bring in some darker, moody colors. Okay, now we're moving on to dusting the nightstands, and this is my husband's side of the room, and I'm gonna tell you about these lamps. So I actually thrifted these lamps. They are ginger jar style lamps, and I thrifted them for $10 a piece, and they were originally a navy blue color, and I just purchased some cream colored spray paint and spray painted them, and then I picked up the green lampshades at Hobby Lobby and gave them a little makeover, and I think the lampshades were maybe like $7 or $8 a piece, so each lamp cost me under $20, and what a steal. And I love the way they look. And then I also decided to pick up these green placemats at Hobby Lobby to kind of give a little more contrast on the nightstands. Our furniture in here is just so dark that I wanted to brighten it up a little. If you are curious about anything that I'm mentioning in today's video, I'm going to have a blog post linked down below in the description box on my website, and I'm going to have all of the links put together from today's video. So the lampshades, the wall color, the wall decor, anything that I can find a link for, I will share it over there. Okay, now we're moving over to this wall. This is the wall that faces like the front of our house and out onto the road. We have two beautiful windows on this wall, and I originally thought I wanted patterned curtains, but I came across these sage green curtain panels at Target randomly one day and decided to pick them up. And then I got new black curtain rods, and then I really wanted pinch pleat curtains, but they can be very pricey. And so I found on Pinterest a way that you can kind of DIY pinch pleats, and as you can see here, that's what I did. So I bought these curtain rings off of Amazon, and then you kind of just measure them out, place them, equally measured, and you kind of make your own little pinch and put the clips on the back side of the curtains and then put them up on the rods, and they gathered so perfectly. I also did a little DIY renovation on this bench that you see in between the windows. So when I thrifted this, and I think it was maybe around $30 when I thrifted it. It's a beautiful piece of furniture, but it used to be painted white and it had a blue patterned cushion. So I decided to paint it black to match the trim and our existing furniture in the room. And then I found this beautiful green printed fabric at Walmart, and my mom and dad helped me recover the cushion, and it turned out so beautiful. It looks really fancy actually, and I just love that. I love the thrift finds that I was able to get for this room and the makeovers that I was able to do. Okay, now we're moving on to the dresser area. I will quickly mention the standing mirror over in the corner. My aunt was actually getting rid of that, and I decided to grab it. I wanted a full-length mirror, and this one was free to me. So let me know in the comments below if you would paint the frame on this black to match everything else in the room. I'm kind of on the fence about it. But over here at the dresser, my husband finally mounted the TV on the wall for me, and the previous owners had actually put in those nifty little things where you can run the cords down behind the sheetrock. So it looks so great. The TV is actually like floating on the wall. It's amazing. But finally got the TV mounted, and I had been wanting to do that for a while. I picked up this green table runner at Hobby Lobby that matches those placemats I used on the nightstands. Yes, I did iron the table runner on this day. I really did. It just doesn't look like it. But we are going to just do a light decorating of this dresser. I am first putting out my beautiful McCoy pitcher and bowl set that I got recently at an antique store that's local to me. There I'm showing you the McCoy stamp on the bottom. It's this beautiful cream color that perfectly matches the walls. I'm going to just put some existing greenery that I had in there right now, but fall decor is coming soon again. And then on the other side, I'm just going to do a simple grouping of this beautiful galvanized candle, like little lantern that I bought this at an antique store quite a while ago, but I love how that looks in this room, and I will be putting a fall candle in there, of course, and we are going to be adding in more decor for fall as well. So let me share with you a quick before look at this room and then all of the final shots of my master bedroom makeover. Okay friends, that is going to wrap up today's master bedroom makeover video. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video and coming along with me to make over this space. It truly does feel completed. It feels so good in this room. I love all of the design elements that I chose and how they're all working together. Now the challenge for me is to decorate this room for the seasons, and fall is coming up really fast and I have got to figure out how I want to style this room. I have some ideas and I'm planning a Hobby Lobby trip really soon, so I'm very excited. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This is probably my last regular video that you're going to see before we start fall content, so thumbs up if you're ready for fall content. I'm so excited. It is definitely time. I need to get on it. But it has just been a whirlwind of a summer, but I'm so glad to have this room made over. Kind of ready to hop onto the next project maybe sometime this fall. But anyways, I hope you guys got some inspiration from this video. Let me know in the comments if you like this room, how would you decorate it for fall, or what your favorite piece is that I put in this room. I would love to hear your guys' feedback. But I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you very soon in a brand new video. Bye guys.